Okay. Guys, so this is, remember, a metal plus a non-metal is ionic. A metal plus a polyatomic ion is also ionic. Similarly, polyatomic ion, which is positive, plus polyatomic ion that is negative is also ionic. Do we understand this? Okay? So we're going to learn how to name ionic compounds. Do you see all these formulas? What are the names of these compounds? How do we name them? So we first look at the metal, which is the cation, right? It's always metal first. You need to go to your periodic table and find the name of the metal. Do you guys have a periodic table in front of you? Everyone should have a periodic table in front. All right? So guys, the second one, are you listening? Does it contain the metal and the non-metal? Yes? Does it contain the non-metal also? If it is nitrogen at the end, the nitrogen ending will change to nitide. IDE. What should you change the ending to? Ide. What do you think phosphorus will change to? Phosphide. Phosphide. No. Phosphide. Phosphorus will change to phosphide. Selenium will change to selenide. Yeah. Oxygen will change to oxide. Sulfur will change to sulfide. Bromine to bromide. I think you can do the remaining. Fluoride, fluoride, iodide. Are we good? Are we good? Because it's in a compound now. Okay? So this is... Okay, Matthew wants me to slow down a little. Is he also writing it? Did we write it? Okay. Oxygen will become oxide. Okay? So now let's look at this formula. What is K? It's a metal on the periodic table. What's the name of this metal? Potassium. So just write it as this. Potassium. Yes. Well, we'll go to that a little later, but this is the formula given. What will the sulfur change to? Sulfide. Are we good? All right? That's the name of the compound. So, Nikki, do you want to try? What's NaF of the periodic table? Sodium. And what will chlorine become? Chloride. Jocelyn, what is SR off of the periodic table? SR is 38. Strontium. And what will nitrogen become? Nitride. Do we understand how ionic compounds are named? Yes. Matthew, what is BE off of the periodic table? BE is number 4, beryllium. And what do you think F will become? Fluoride.
Fluoride.
All right, Karsten. RB is number 37. Rubidium. And P will become? What? Phosphide. It's phosphorus, but it should change. The ending should change, correct? James. Be is beryllium, and Cl will become chloride. Are we good? Okay. Now, let's look at the bottom. What is the difference between the top and the bottom? Alexi, what is the difference between the formulas in the top and the formulas in the bottom? What can you notice? What do you notice? What is the difference, guys? What is the difference? What do these compounds have that we just learned? What do they have, Alexi? What do they have in them? Do you see they have the polyatomic ions?
Yeah.
So now we are looking at formulas that have a polyatomic ion. So what is the name of this metal, Alexi?
No. Lithium.
Lithium? All right. So Alexi, do you recognize NO3? What did we name NO3 as? Nitrate. So the ending now is the name of the polyatomic ion. Do we understand this?
Yes.
Okay. Aisha?
Aluminum.
Well, Aisha should answer. Aluminum is the name of the metal. What is this polyatomic ion, Akasha? Aisha, sorry. Will you find it on the periodic table, or did we just memorize it? You recognize this as a polyatomic ion that we memorized. Sulfate. Very good. Victoria, what is the name of the metal?
Barium.
Barium. What is this polyatomic ion?
Chlorate.
Chlorate. Do you see the ending is no longer "ide" but ends in the name of the polyatomic ion? Jimmy, you had a question? We will learn that a little bit later. Right now we are just learning to name it, right? Do. Okay, this is fine. Okay.
Anyone else need
Wait,
a
I'll go.
copy?
All right.
Ms.Geeta, anyone else need a copy of the polyatomic ion?
All right. Bryce, what is the name of the metal? Magnesium. What is that?
What's it called? Carbonate.
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 Very good.
Sorry.
Celine, what is this metal? Potassium. What is the polyatomic ion here? It's 3, so be careful. What is it? Yeah, sure. Look it up and tell me what it is. Is it sulfate or sulfite? Sulfite. Are you able to recognize that it's an ITE? Kelari on your phone. She's on her phone. I need your phone. Okay. So, what is the name of the metal? What is the name of the metal, Kela? We've done it a lot of times now. Na. Number 11. Sodium. What is this polyatomic ion? ClO2. Yeah. ClO2. What is it? Chloride. Are we understanding this? Aiden, what is this first polyatomic ion? Do you recognize it? Will you find it on the periodic table? It's a polyatomic ion. Will you find it on the periodic table? What is it? What is its name? No? Look carefully. It ends with a hydrogen. What is the name? No? What is the name of this polyatomic ion? Look it up. You have it in front of you. Polyatomic ion, where is the list? Hayden, that's the list. What is NH4? Ammonium. And if it's just oxygen, what will it end in? Oxygen will end in
Oxide.
oxide.
Outside, because it's single.
Do we understand this?
Oxygen.
Okay, Joseph, do you recognize this? NH4. What is it? Will you find it on the periodic table? Joseph, no, you're not. You're looking at the periodic table. Will you find the polyatomic ion on the periodic table?
No.
Where is the polyatomic ion list?
The paper.
We gave you a polyatomic ion list. Where is it? What is this? What is this? Yeah. Ammonium. It is ammonium. Do you recognize the second hat? It is O and hydrogen. Will you find it on the periodic table or is it a polyatomic ion? What is its name? Hydroxide. So this is ammonium hydroxide. Guys, do we understand naming?
Yes.
With and without polyatomic ion. Alright, let's now go to the back. Let's now go to the back. Now they are mixed up together. Is that right? So, does it have a polyatomic ion? If yes, circle it. So, Emma, does this one have a polyatomic ion? This one? The third one? Yes? Alright? I see a polyatomic ion, right? What about the fourth one? Do you see a polyatomic ion? Yes? Do you see a polyatomic ion in the next one? Yes? Do you see a polyatomic ion here? Yes? Do you see a polyatomic ion here? Yes. Do we all recognize the ones that have polyatomic ions in them?
Yes.
Okay. So, Kelly, how do we name the first one? Yeah, A. Wait, it's Na. Sodium. And what will it end as? Oxide. Very good. Me. What is the second one? Magnesium. What will it end in? Nitride. Okay. Going back. Lante. What is RB? Number 37. Rubidium. We circle this as containing a polyatomic ion. What polyatomic ion is that? Sulfide. It is a sulfide, not an A. Molly. Do you recognize the polyatomic ion? Ammonium. And what will it end as? Bromide. Okay? Faith. Calcium. Do you recognize the polyatomic ion? What is it? I or 8? NO3. Nitrate. Jamie? CS. Cesium? Cesium? What is OH? Hydroxide. Okay, Kathy? Beryllium. And that is carbonate. Do we all understand naming?
Ms.Geeta, should we expect a quiz next class?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
All right. Save this.